Greetings, I'm Marcelle Meredith, the Executive Director of the National Council of SPCAs. The NSPCA operates on a national basis with a team of dedicated inspectors who are specialists in their fields. We work tirelessly to protect animals from neglect and abuse and enforce the Animals Protection Act when deliberate cruelty takes place. The lives of tens of thousands of animals are improved because of our passion, our intervention and our commitment to bring about change. In a country that spans over 1 million square kilometres, there are many areas where there is no SPCA, no animal welfare organisation and no veterinary support. The NSPCA plays a vital role in bringing extraordinary support to these people and to their animals. They need you. Your helping hands will make a difference to so many animals. Thank you.
The National Council of SPCAs is the largest animal welfare organization in South Africa, prevents cruelty, promotes kindness, and alleviates the suffering of animals. Our objective is to serve and protect all animals, to uplift their welfare, and to ensure that the protection they have under South African law is upheld and respected, whether they have scales or feathers, hooves, or claws. Every creature matters. By improving the welfare standards of animals in our outreach projects, we contribute to the upliftment of impoverished communities. On these visits, teams of specialist staff provide on-site support, which could include replacing equipment, veterinary treatment, vaccinations and sterilizations. Education always plays an important part in our interactions with communities. Training our personnel to protect animals and enforce the law is a vital component of the work of the NSPCA. Trainees attend national courses and undertake lectures, fieldwork and examinations to qualify and operate as field officers, inspectors and senior inspectors, thus ensuring highly skilled and effective personnel. Specialized training is also offered for other service providers and law enforcement bodies, including veterinary students, stock theft, correctional services and committee training. Through skills development and training, we help create a kinder world. The Farm Animal Protection Unit monitors and investigates the well-being of animals reared for production purposes, from crocodiles and fish to sheep, poultry and cattle. Our country has established welfare standards and we ensure that these are maintained in all aspects of breeding, rearing, transportation, export, points of sale, handling and the slaughter process. Animal farming for production has become industrialized with financial gain at the forefront, whilst the well-being of animals takes a back seat. We are part of the global movement in bringing about change for animals as well as the environment. The NSPCA encourages and promotes free-range practices which allow animals freedom of movement. The NSPCA believes that animals should be able to exhibit natural behavior and therefore strives to prevent practices of separating young from their mothers in order to increase production. Through the efforts of the NSPCA, the South African pork industry has until 2016 to phase out the crating of sows and confinement of their offspring. This will result in the enrichment of living conditions for these animals. We are continually educating and training rural farmers in animal care. The NSPCA is striving to put an end to the export of live animals by sea for slaughter in other countries. It is a cruel and unnecessary practice. With regard to animals being used in research, we encourage the 3 R's: replacement, reduction, and refinement. The NSPCA's ultimate aim is to replace all animal experiments with humane alternatives, such as the use of realistic mannequins, 3D graphics, and simulators. Until this is achieved, we strive to ensure that animals used in research receive humane and compassionate treatment throughout their lives. Our success lies in the inspection of facilities and by identifying legislation and national standards that can be improved upon, serving on animal ethics committees, and providing information on ethical alternatives to animal experiments. We raise awareness for the need to improve the welfare of animals used in research. Captivity denies wild animals their most basic need: freedom. While the NSPCA Wildlife Protection Unit can't give these animals back their freedom, our inspectors work passionately towards making a difference in the lives of these wild creatures. Whether they're displayed in zoos, used in entertainment, kept as house pets, traded to supply the wildlife industry, poached for their horns and leaving orphaned babies in need of rescue, those in need of nurturing, or relocated to places of safety. We create long-term change for wild animals through skills development, providing welfare input into legislation, and speaking out against cruel practices. Physical inspections form an important part of the unit's responsibility. Our team regularly inspects rehabilitation centers, predator farms, sanctuaries, bird parks, zoos, and reptile facilities. Many thousands of animals pass through our ports of entry and exit every month. With the transport of animals comes welfare concerns, and intervention by the Wildlife Protection Unit is often necessary. Monitoring the trade in wild animals whilst teaming up with enforcement authorities and campaigning for change in the way in which wild animals are used, reared, and treated benefits all wildlife, from the majestic elephant to the delicate butterfly. All animals deserve respect and protection, even those that are perceived as pests. Our educational literature strives towards providing humane solutions to human-animal conflict situations and encourages the responsible use of deterrence. We continue to work with the Private Security Industry Regulatory Authority and Security Standards Authority to implement improved training, handling and working conditions for animals used in the security industry. Legislation requires the security industry to be licensed, and to this end we travel to facilities, inspect premises and provide reports and recommendations to the Department of Justice. We monitor pigeon racing with regard to distances raced, transportation, handling, inclement weather conditions, and breeding. In addition to this, we are working with the racing authorities to upgrade standards, improve welfare, and introduce practices to reduce the number of non-returning birds. We are privileged to share our planet with a variety of animal species, and as their custodians, it is our duty to offer them protection and encourage compassion. We have committed our lives to animals, and our continued success is reliant on your support. On behalf of those who cannot speak, we say thank you.